Let's talk about hubris in business. Something we don't hear much of. Very interesting experience the other night. I went in to a Verizon store to buy a new phone, and they had a few issues, and so I was delayed and I had to wait there. While I waited there, I had a chance to see some very interesting interactions. People that owned previously the iPhone 5 or 6, and they were coming in asking about the 7. And what was really interesting is many of them were debating. You could see it by the questions that they asked the sales team. I'm debating over whether should I get this new iPhone 7 or should I go with the Samsung. I watched 3 people over the course of an hour that owned an iPhone previously. They shifted to the Samsung. And the question is why? Do you know what it was? It was this little port. This port that we have heard about. Of course, the issue is you can't charge your phone and listen to music at the same time now. Now, Apple would say it's not a big deal. It is a big deal because it annoys people. In fact, I was on the plane just the other day. I was sitting next to someone on the plane. Smart gentleman. You could tell he was an Apple guy. He said, I'm annoyed with Apple. They made me buy these $70 pair of headsets just so I could charge my phone and listen via Bluetooth at the same time. He was annoyed. Just a few short years ago, the people that were into Apple, they were into it. Like, they defended it to the very end. And now you're seeing people drop out. To me, this is the essence of my new book, They Ask You Answer. It is a philosophy of, if it annoys them, the buyer, then we should probably change our tune. We should probably say, is it possible to fix that? CarMax fixed that when they said, no more haggle pricing. But you see, sometimes companies don't fix this. Case in point, the most popular example of innovation turned wrong in our history books of business is Ford Motor Company and the Model T. Now, Henry Ford had that famous quote of, you can have any color you want as long as it's black. Everybody laughs about that. Like, ha ha ha, isn't that great? It wasn't great. At first, it was fine because the Model T was more advanced. But as the other models, manufacturers, started to bypass Ford, that mindset of you can have any color you want as long as it's black eventually turned into really the anti-innovator. Innovation occurs when we obsess over the way they want to buy, over what makes it faster and easier for them. This is the essence of a great buying experience today. Can I get it faster and easier? Can I use it faster and easier? Do you make my life faster and easier? Well, I hate to say it, but for many people, the new iPhone 7 doesn't do that. And because of that, they're losing business. Let's innovate. But let's innovate by focusing more on the ones that give us money versus our shareholders and maybe offering some temporary gains for them, but in the long term actually hurt us. That is the essence of what I'm talking about, and that's why hubris, frankly, just doesn't have a place in our businesses.